Iglesias and Fadat Murugi woman asha 4 goals apiece and on a penny the update Emetiofonia El Shonoso after quickly Jeffrey Spain na Yantuaso El Italy na the tense Uko Syria Anuma after FIFA international break no Mame Fantumanim say a match week 7 and a weekend where ever so na the tense Yami Aduma and Saturday and a matches no Ashas and about 1 o'clock PM Tima ya from Seleche Ebetenefi wom and Sassuolo and Ebo and watch Pisa Elfi Omubo Tima je from se Hellas Bologna after 4 o'clock PM Torino Etenefi wom any team from Napoli and Ebo na for the Gelorossi of AS Roma the tense and 6:45 PM wom Tenefi was Stadio Olimpico El Rome wom any Denarazzurri of Inter Milan and Ebo after Nyankupo ya Duma Ochina Sunday early kickoff at 10:30 AM anopa na Como El Estadio Giuseppe Sinengaglia wom any the Bianconeri of Juventus Ebo na for Ochina 1 o'clock PM Cagliari wom Tenefi na omni Bologna game abaso and watch January El Estadio Luigi Ferraris wom bo team from Parma na for about 4 o'clock PM El Giro Stadium El Bergamo Atalanta team El Fie wom any SS Lazio and Ebo watching 6:45 PM AC Milan at Tenefi wom any team from Fiorentina Ebo na for Nyamia Duma Monday Cremonese wom Tenefi Stadio Giovanni Zini wom any Udinese Calcio and Ebo and on a penny won some Emetiofonia El Shonoso na a Napoli team and Edikan El Italian Serie A table so na Napoli team 15 points and watch AS Roma Tosumieno wom 15 points yo AC Milan Tosumiensa wom 13 points after Inter Tosuna 12 and after Tima je from say Juventus Tosu Enuma wom so yeah, can say 12 points. Now, the tennis Capo Cannonieri, top scorer, Italy. Now, Uko Syria Anima, Christian Pulisic. Osina Kai, and Matima, your former AC Milan, was your 4 goals, and watching Riccardo Orsolini as a 4, Joao Lautaro Martinez, Marcus Thuram, Matthias Sule, Matthias Cancenari, and watching Nico Pass, Calvin De Bruyne, Omunansono, as a 3 goals apiece, and Nano Peno, Jeru Sempina, Emma Tilfoina El Shonoso, live on Nhyira 104.5 FM. After Yefu and Yama England, now Uber Premier League, my dear Tense, and on Saturday, and a matches in Ashas here. Now, dear Tense, and a boy 11:30 and a player early kickoff. Show a team from Nottingham Forest. Woman Traffic City Ground Stadium. Woman any Chelsea and Ebo. Now over here the last 2 seasons, team from Chelsea. Woman games are on my boy City Ground Stadium Nano. Chelsea team after win. Now manager your friend say Enzo Maresca. And run a pre-match press conference at Ebasono. Manager say Yanfatu Obi and him say and Uma Ekwenye Pana Oma study team. Your from Nottingham Forest. Now Omuchidi pass and Nano play game at Ebasono. Chelsea ever found to my pefra. I'm a winning game. Yente Chelsea manager. Your friend say Enzo Maresca.
Yeah, no, when we analyze a team, we try to consider everything, but also you have to go match by match and understand why they concede a goal, in which moment. You know, it's always different. For sure, with international break, we watch all the games with Angie in charge, and in terms of make change, I think it's something that sometimes you plan, but also depends how is the game. You can do more changes or less. I think especially now with the amount of games that we have from now on, we need to think about change, not only during the game, but also in terms of
okay, not just a Chelsea manager, friends, Enzo Maresca, Yami Aduma, and Anno Pegama Ebasono, Chelsea, Ebe changes almost starting lineup. A Cobana Sadia, Bama Kemano, and more and a match Chelsea manager, a GDA pass and matches in Adoson, it also rotation, Juma, and no Enzo Maresca and Sam Kakrodi Tuga, and Anno Pena, Sempina, Emma Tilfoina El Shonoso, now the attendance and about 2 o'clock PM, your 5 games are Ebaso Premier League. Now Brighton and Hove Albion, Everton for American Express Community Stadium. When any Newcastle United enable and watch Burnley our turf more. When we team from St. Louis United, Crystal Palace, Everton our Selhurst Park. When we Bournemouth and watch Uko Itian Stadium. You're the Sky Blues of Manchester City. When any Everton enable. Now manager friends Pep Guardiola. Oh no, and manager animal team. You're from Man City. Ahead of Nyamia Duma Everton gamer. When we Elfian manager Ekasai. Gente City manager Pep Guardiola.
Well, it's the third question. You go in that direction. I had the feeling that you want to sack me. So the reason why I'm fine, Still, of course, we changed a lot in the last years before, but especially last time. And still, you know, with the energy that they bring me my staff and the new players, you know, I had the feeling Barcelona, had the feeling Munich, and now here I never would be had the feeling when I had the feeling I'm the problem. I wouldn't make a step aside. I wouldn't be a problem, but still I had the feeling that I wanna have the energy to fill the team with the new players to, you know, make simply better season than last season. And this is my target. As I never am sitting here in the beginning, these stages, October, November, December, going to win this, I want to win that.
Okay, where are the Sky Blues of Manchester City? Omo manager, Jeffrey Pep Guardiola and our tenant cano. Now, Ombusa Guardiola say Premier League bueno. Wo and our longest serving manager. Now, I didn't motivate you and you be on or target and say manager say young fan to be and say oh no, and no ma acquire at the money pa and found say if last season Ebenino and no ma answer and quite from Manchester City Nenije and Unti and all City Nenije said they're not all buying and what you know all Barca and Nenijino and Unti and I say all Tima. Je from say Manchester City and all Pep Guardiola and some kakra or the two ja and now penny they won't say pina amateur for you El Shono so now my Fantuman say Oko a stadium of lighter je will team from say Sunderland Elfie women who have Armty Wanderers and Ebo and what you and about 4:30 p.m. El Craven Cottage yo Fulham Elfie woman Arsenal and Ebo na Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta say grounds na omokon ede pa na about 3 seasons in omokwa against Fulham away e na emuya din and my Arsenal and to looking forward say game omubo ede team je from say Fulham no Arsenal ebe win game no.
Yeah, that's a good example. What we did at Newcastle or West Ham as well, that in the last 2 seasons as well we lost against them at home. So that's an opportunity tomorrow. We know that it's a really tough place to go, a very well coached team, and we're going to have to be at our best tomorrow. I prefer to win every game, and the only thing that we can do is to perform really well on Saturday and win the game. As you said, it's super early. It's not the moment to start looking at that. It's much more the moment now to look at performances, to look at ways that we can sustain certain things that we're doing and improve.
Okay, Mikel Arteta, the Gunners, Arsenal, Omo manager, and our team manager, and Kase or Casano. Now, my main Fantuman is in Yankupa Yandma Ochina. You were 2 games at Ebasu Premier League. Now, Ochina, we are 1:00 p.m. You were team from Tottenham Hotspur, one better Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, woman and Aston Villa and Ebo. Now, for 3:30 p.m. Anfield, big game Ebasu. Now, Liverpool team of your woman team, you from Manchester United and Ebo. Now, I a big game, Panyami, I do what China came at Ebasu. Jemime second say referee say Michael Oliver one and center referee and watch video assistant referee Darren England and of assistant video assistant referee James Bell and we match officials nyame adoma watchina big game ever so Anfield Liverpool woman and Manchester United omokwa di na no pay no yere won sempina ematifo nyina show no so na unim say Michael Oliver say okwadi game where na say the past 3 seasons Manchester United against team I form say Liverpool Anfield referee say Michael Oliver one NDA and one pa say big game say now referee am say ni mo mo so any say enya sadianka am say FM Penifon Enfa game M90 the last 3 seasons referee say Michael Oliver emre bian ono ne di team je from say Liverpool and Manchester United omu game Anfield and no pen dey won sem ematifo na show no so na the tense and slot where manager and my team you from say Liverpool manager ni gidi for say 3 games team you from say Liverpool but no ma ensiran koye no say omubo Anfield na Anfield na omubo supporters no wom ana beboa ama team you from say Liverpool wom say Manchester United yankopon adma ochina gentie team you from say Liverpool manager and slot.
I know how special it is, and I've experienced it last season, how special of a game it is. We know that it's probably the game that's been watched the most all over the world. So yeah, it's special to be part of it, but in the end, it's also a game where we have to be at our best, because United, in my opinion, has had a better start of the season than maybe the league table is showing. So yeah, very interesting game, and a game to look forward to, especially because it's played at Anfield. And I think our fans have been so supportive for us as long as I'm here and long before I was here. And I think they understand that the team that has lost 3 times in a row, they need to be ready, our team, but I think our fans can help.
Okay, where and slot Liverpool manager and I was what say Okasano maybe now or board team from say Manchester United for about so say Omaya Japan na say Ocean League table na the judge one shot because Manchester United for Omonya de minimum statistically Manchester United modern bono e was soon tinyame adum China came Ebason a big game na the opposite number the Red Devils of Manchester United woman manager say Ruben Amorim na Amorim si fanto obi anim say omo san can be say and Manchester United omope na we enya first time manager first Ruben Amorim or can say what pass Manchester United womo bo big game Andra wasakan na say expect say nyame admo chana game Everton tima you from say Manchester United win game our way Yente United manager Ruben Amorim.
I remember we played well, was a draw. I was really upset in the end of the game because we proved in that day that we can compete against any opponent. I know that is special for our club. I know that they are fighting all the time for the titles, the number of titles. I know what it means to the fans. But again, it's one game that we need to prove again that we are playing better. I think we are playing better. We need to do better in both boxes.
Okay, the Red Devils of Manchester United, my manager fence Ruben Amorim, and our team manager Nkase Okase Nano Peno. Je confirm them at Tifo in El Shono. So now, my men for 2 months saying, I do Monday. You one game at Abaso Premier League. Now, about 7 o'clock p.m. our London Olympic Stadium, West Ham United, Everton, one and Brentford, enable. Now, after match week 7, our Premier League, the Gunners, Arsenal, one and Decay, Arsenal team, 16 points, and watch Liverpool at Osumiano, 15 points. Tottenham Hotspurs Etosumiensa 14 points. Bournemouth Etosuna 14. And after the Sky Blues of Manchester City Womotosu Enuma almost 13 points. Now the top scoring chart Premier League Ellen Haaland was in a Man City was 9 goals and watch Antoine Semenyo was 6 goals. You are Blantia first Jaden Anthony on I got Thiago woman in Asha 4 goals and watch Hugo Ekitike Ismail Assar Gerard Bowen Moises Caicedo and Richarlison after Wilson Aisedo Enzo Fernandez Elman Indiaye Nick Votamadi and after Victor Joy Corres woman in Asha 3 goals apiece and I'm a player one Sempina Emma Tiofo El Shono after quickly young free England na young Tosso El France na mame front to him say Oko Franca Andra yenya one game a bus El Parc de Prince na team from Paris Saint-Germain Andra woman Tinafi Omne Strasbourg about 3 na unim say Andra PSG game a basono je sais game na say Anchakra 6 minutes and a brand from Bradley Bacola as your first goal and my team from Paris Saint-Germain and the Andra Strasbourg team from a go down a brand from Joaquin Pananchili Ebenya equalizer Edema Strasbourg and went to Joaquin Pananchili at the second goal ever so and Sana Diogo Moreira about third goal Edema Strasbourg and the Andra Edu Babino now Strasbourg team LED Paris Saint-Germain by 3-1 Nemom Gonzalo Ramos at the penalty about take Kanabaku Edema Paris Saint-Germain and Sana Sili Mayulu Ebenya equalizer Amana 3-3 and Tiandra team from Paris Saint-Germain from 3-1 down one Matika Emania 3-3 and on a player will Sempina Emma Tiofona El Shono so na and Saturday Joe Manchester Ebaso French Liganum now the test and about 3 o'clock in my knees one at Nefi Omni Olympic Leon enable and watch Angiers at Nefi one any Monaco about 5 o'clock p.m. now for about 7:05 p.m. Olympic Marcel at Nefi one any team from Sally half enable Yankupoya Duma Ochina Sunday about 1 o'clock p.m. Lens Elfie one about Paris FC and watch Laurent about for Omuba Brest your team from Sir Rene Omni Ose enable now for Toulouse team at Nefi now Omni met a game number so 3 games in Nano at 3:15 p.m. after Ochina 6:45 p.m. Nantes Elfie Omuba team from Lee now I Paris Saint-Germain team in the decline French League A table so PSG 17 points Strasbourg at Tosumino almost 16 Olympic Marseille Tosumiensa woman also 15 points and after Leon woman Tosu and I almost 15 points now the test Joaquin Panichelli was more goals French League Ethiopia was 7 goals and watch Atlanta fans Ansu Fati one also 5 goals your Bradley Bacola Esteban Lepo Elan Cabal Omuna answer 4 goals after Aigan Tosin Frank Magri Joao Neves and Pablo Pages women also answer 3 goals apiece and I'm a player who Sempina Emma Tiofona El Shono so after young matches in our Germany now Uko German Bundesliga na Andra Junior Bellington at Nafia Miensa Emma team from Borussia Mönchengladbach Entmante na and Saturday about 1:30 p.m. 5 games and a basso our German Bundesliga na FC Cologne El Rhein Energy Stadion and Augsburg enable and what team from Hedeham Ebertnefi ebo team from Werder Bremen na fe Mainz 05 ene Bayer 04 Leverkusen game abaso afe RB Leipzig gomo Hamburger SV Wolfsburg ofie omubo Stuttgart about 4:30 p.m. ayo Del Clasica baso Bayern Munich Allianz Arena wombo team from say Borussia Dortmund Nyankopon aduma ochina Sunday about 1:30 p.m. at Freiburg Europa Park Stadion wombo team from say Eintracht Frankfurt na fe St. Pauli at 3:30 p.m. watching Omni TSG Hoffenheim and Ebo na Bayern Munich team ene kan na unim say Bayern 100% record 6 games are Bayern abon o ma winning na wom 18 points Borussia Dortmund etosumie no wom 14 points RB Leipzig etosumie sa omo 13 and of Stuttgart etosumie omo so 12 points na the Tese Hurricane ene kan top scoring chart and also German Bundesliga na Hurricane asha 11 goals and what can Uzan any Ablante first Luis Diaz women na asha 5 goals apiece and what Ablante first Frasnik Aslani and what Ellis Ansa Seru Gorasi women na asha 4 goals ubenya Andres Hotonji and what Harris Tabakovic and what Jacob Kaminski Michael Olise afe Oliver Bock Ran Felipe Serge Gnabry Emedin Demarovic Patricic omusu nyano asha 3 goals apiece nano peno jade unsempina ematio fonyina show so live on Nhyira 104.5 FM way weekend we matches are eba so out the top 5 measure European is man no penya the update e dey ematio fonyina show so afa quickly really na yan first stories in ento so informative fonyina show so na yanko Crystal Palace esanse me kai pa tema yebe close to transfer window no yenya Liverpool team na omokoi say omopa Crystal Palace omo central defender na je France Magay ema akoba say Crystal Palace for antiase ama akorana nko na de me say kan sabrante France Magay nyame ya duma next summer 2026 and a boy in contract ebe na we e team je from say Crystal Palace na Andra Oliver Glasner one and manager and my team e from say Crystal Palace what's a Palace team able fie wo ne bottom of enable na Andra manager na say fan to obi anim say de e confirm abrante France Magay enya do be stand the contract and my team je from say Crystal Palace na nyame ya dum ebo season we abrante je from say Magay ebeko na omo try as much as possible say boy no one man contract minimum boy estate team emphatically clear edit team from say Crystal Palace oni baby akọ and I say one thing rather want na okọ intino Crystal Palace for attack decision say omema branch for say Magay akọ eno manager for say Oliver Glasner and right some credit to Janana Pino jare won some telephone ya show so na branch for say Magay on say two clubs omo and I show massive interest say omo branch for say Magay bako Liverpool and of Real Madrid team no nemu see ukon Europe your big teams be at say Bayern Munich and watch FC Barcelona and AC Milan omunyina say womunya branch for say Magay woma be fan and na kwana no pain and wonsem emetefo nyina show no so na member Europe name quickly mama san from Africa your continent so esan say Andra and a calf omode womun nomini edibaye na nominee a calf everybody no say we a mad 2025 awards and a calf everybody na they can add the nominee for the calf young player of the year a man de no woman for Habiba Hessam woni Habiba Sabri woman ya every Egypt and what Ghana ni ababa one friend Stella Nyamiche wonu so enya nominee and what Doha El Madani yo Shakirat Mashoud afe Ajay Ndiaye yo Esther Masibe Mariwa and what we friend Gerard Messi Chipasu and of a Ruth Makuma and the way a calf young player of the year nominee and I would tell you know and what my man front to him say you're the nominee for the calf women's coach of the year now I'm for Adelaide Kudugnan and what is Siaka Gidi Traore go for Lania Buamedi and what is Genevieve Anoman I'm for Kim Lance and what a Ghana your coach and what I'm for George Voda afe Bankoli Oluwakeli woman for Justin Madugu afe Desiree Ellis and afe Carlos Kenyamba woman so a nominee for CAF Women's Coach of the Year and what you're the nominee for the CAF Women's Goalkeeper of the Year and what anasa Goalkeeper of the Year rather now I'm for Troy Ngazi and what is Delan Bosija woman for Ferdinand Ngoi woman for Habiba Ahmad Cynthia Conland one I Ghana need this year and what Fatumata Karin Tao woman for Khadija El Michi and what Chimaka Aka Ndozi and what you offer Jimmy Indiai and of Andili Dramani and also a nominee for the CAF Women's Goalkeeper of the Year and Altieno and of the last one the nominee for the CAF Women's Player of the Year woman for Ghana Yaba one friend Porsche Boache and what you Tapita Chawinga for Tamba Chawinga for Gizlan Chibak afe Sina Masudi woman for Esther Okoronko and what you Rashidat Ajibade woman for Mama Job Barbara Banda and afe Rachel Kadujaji and to wait hours and I say no minister Ambra Ebas or Kafu for say nano paino Jadun some telephone show so not Mame Grand Porte were formerly of Chelsea and of West Ham United and Brighton and Hove Albion Omo manager na Grand Porter or West Ham United no man sidan kwe na obeka Grand Porter ni coaching career was I say Eddie Sweden or say our club of France Austin Sond or Sweden na the women say can say yes Sweden for no one manager on pamano Don Dan Thomason womaja manager na kwan na the women say can say almost Grand Porter and on my appointing no say on from World Cup qualifies na the Sweden for omuja manager your friend said John Da Thomas and crying and they said Omujidi pass or maybe to say Sweden who are two strikers Alexander Isak and Afrantia your friend said Victor Jokeres Gentim Emma World Cup qualifies now Tima your friend said Sweden a bit number say Omun qualify ever same tray and T Omasaki manager Eddie Jumano Emma Grand Porter de Misaka and it's an Enchakran agreement by Juma na Grand Porter Aquaja Sweden woman national team manager Jumana and Nano Pino Shadow some Emma Tilfona El Shono so young story next way. Na me kaipa I'm so story ready. I can't be baby. Eddie amount say yes La Liga for no woman and Spanish Football Federation and of UEFA Equagitum say La Liga game and it was a battle between Tima you're from say Villarreal and FC Barcelona. Nyame aduma 20th December and Ananka. It was a side game ever so Stadio de Ceramica. Name game on person Mukobano Hard Rock Stadium El Miami United States of America. Na yes Spanish Football Federation woman jitum na La Liga for so jitum nemom the ten say yes yours association of Spanish football woman so Spain war na Spanish football players no woman so nyina our association na almost a meeting agia to say woman so antiasia da ema yankoba bansa any team from Villarreal United States of America ebasa bansa team ebenya advantage esa say game yemo of Villarreal fi ebasa ekwa neutral ground enti bansa ebenya advantage na the me say can say almost say nyame atuma weekend matches a ebaso La Liga no nyina no wombe protest La Liga company for no na protest no kra esa say Erifi Andra Real Oviedo woman tina wom any Espanyol game about no when say Andra referee ebona be say game enshase no first 20 seconds answer on say normally ka referee bona ben ya keke bona na bia o mabo e kuma goalkeeper and also o me pass when FIFA na say game ni asase nemo first 20 seconds referee bona be pass na afano no mi ni obi agina ho obi ahwe ne yonko ni wo mo ye protest and La Liga for no at the first 20 minutes Andra game o mambo na ena La Liga for no say any sadia live broadcast na omuso ye no omuso entwa ema players ni ma eti Andra game e baso no na enye insekura Andra game e baso e Estadio Nuevo Tertiary e Oviedo eti uba Nhyira anase Nhyira TV or YouTuber jewuhwe Andra Stadium a omubo game e waso no enti Andra live broadcast e baso no womu chan area view womu the drone ene twae enti players no stadium nko na hu enti La Liga for say womu ni players ni ba twe rough say womu ena competition e omo dia de omo play na omo ye enti mu players e mu bobo agi musika womu ni de ntia mu be protest e de tia La Liga enti Andra eno yansema ko so na no pay no jere won sam emetefo nya e show no so na Barca team also 2 matches ato so nyame atuma Barca able game against team je from say Girona na Andra Barca manager friend say Hansi Flick the pre-match press conference about no manager say enforce Girona and Barca and ombo no game ending na watch Girona team to improve na ogidi pass enum bedding nemo on person almost start game here on person there one start game say almost start edit Sevilla no na o see for two obi say Lamine Yamal and Fermin Lopez women back nemo mun team 190 minutes and from a team you from say Barca na manager say your La Masia players ni bi na women akonya abo edit team from say Girona and what you Rafinha situation was say omo hand kro omo risk abrante first Rafinha na omo hwanim sinyame aduma 26 next week El Clasico ebasono and abrante first Rafinha omo expect say obeba na obeke be story animal say just a game against team from and as a game against Paris Saint-Germain any team je from say FC Barcelona no je say ekoba say Lamine Yamal late na later oye no je say Oko Barca has a freak ayen she say uye player na uye later we bench you nemo me say Lamine Yamal de deco ever catch us there be born star boy we bench na assemble to ye andra manager no press conference je busano was say ye fan to obi say enya no kura da no manager enema Barca say decision be say ono nko a wo bi no betima take say decision edema no na edu be no manager no use F word yentie Barca wo manager France as a freak andra wo can sempa na we yentie Barca manager ni.
So about, starting well this match, it has to be different than in Sevilla, of course. We began there not on our highest level, so this is what I want to see from the players. We want to fight, and we have to fight to win these matches. First, I want to ask you where you have it from, but at the end, sorry about the word, but it's totally bullshit, okay? I never, and also for this here in this club, with Deco and also with the club, I really appreciate a lot how they believe in our work, and I think we have the whole confidence, and they never will ask this, and so I can say it's bullshit, and I have nothing to hide because this is not true, okay?
Okay, where Barca manager fans answer flick and our tenant cano. Now what is answer flick? Ebu sans and twenty say when baby on your story we free. It's answer over Barca. Bibi say intimate koso da. Now on it deco omuntem aye until when you near pass a deco be interfere and no aye answer flick and some kakandra. What it to Janano pay the onesem. Emma Tilfon I will show so. Now Yanko Arsenal team and the team from the Fulham and Ebo. Now Pierre Henkapier now Sinakai. And my team are from Sebao for Leverkusen or Germany. Na Pierre Henkapier every Ecuador born on Bo Power center defender someone and a team from Arsenal Eco found any free by all for Leverkusen na boy ban obe pray Andra El Sober training center team from Arsenal almost 20 grams one je vous say Abrante first Pierre Henkapier one oye full training just say one place na full training enti Abrante first Pierre Henkapier were available for Nyamia to Arsenal when game against Fulham away anano pay no je ne some Ematefonia shown so now manager of the moment Ange Postecoglou Andra Postecoglou press conference no me who be da manager kasa na and somebody who kind say was it or no one can in front to no na the betima can say we manager unya to was yamana trophy obaji bia mawo we dey yenti manager nankasa Ange Postecoglou.
If you look at it through the prism of I'm a failed manager who's lucky to get this job, and you're smirking at me, but that's what's been said, right? A failed manager who was lucky to get another opportunity. There's a different story to tell, that maybe I'm not a failed manager who was lucky to get this job, but maybe I'm a manager that if you give them time, the story always ends the same. At all my previous clubs, it ends the same.
Okay, the way Ange Postecoglou and our tenant Casa or Casano. Now, fully, would you quickly young young Madrid for so. Now, under Real Madrid team training. Now, training about once a Madrid team, Yamia Dmochina, won't call away our Estadio Coliseum Alfonso Perez, won't any Catefe and Ecobo. Now, Mammy for to him say, Oko Real Madrid say, Joe Plus Libya Omopra, Omunyamai. Now, Dodi Kaya Brantefan said Danny Cavaya, Madrid for say, when ya Solios Mozo, our Nino, Nifon, anywhere. Now, I say late October, and I brought up and said Danny Cavaya, wherever and what you Trent Alexander-Arnold, when we say when you muzzle injury on a former bicep, and also a 9 bonkuno. Now, the almost I can say 20th October, baby, and I am so almost part is a brantia. Your friend is a brantia for Trent Alexander-Arnold, one also ever say I training Edema Tima, your from say Real Madrid, and what Antonio Rudiger, one also the anterior rectus on a 9 bonkuno, and Antonio Rudiger Aquacopra mid-December and Antonio Rudiger one also Ebeba and what you Dian Hoysen one also any Solon's injury one say before Clasico Abrantia friend said Dian Hoysen were available and after Danny Ceballos one also Dian overload na say 9 M say Wabo Abre enti Ebre Abem enti almost say for October 24th and Abrantia friend said Danny Ceballos one also be available for Real Madrid no pay Jere will say Pina Ematefonia show so na Andra Santiago Benebao you say Madefono we keka enoma edisi ni sanse nyame aduma 26 next week and El Clasico eba so our Santiago Bernabeu enti renovation sase ekoso madefo edi no ma egu akom andra el Santiago Bernabeu je wuse madem penifon eye adwuma el Santiago Bernabeu na Alejandro Garnacho wosina kanima Chelsea na obekia no wosina ka anima team je from se Manchester United na Alejandro Garnacho akasa Garnacho si amfatu obi anim se omu game a wo mu boy ewa away Old Trafford against team from se Manchester United no wo team ka edi ni sesi ne bo se game no ekwa 11 a enkanya de Manchester United betima se Chelsea da na Chelsea a better team edi cha Manchester United enti na ha dwie pa wogidi pa se this season Chelsea team betima get trophies esan se Chelsea team na Chelsea are unlucky esan se luck enko informa Chelsea na ogidi pa se red card this season Chelsea edino na ma se Ocean League table na Chelsea wo mu say that in a favorable position nemo ogidi pa se after FIFA international break no bibia me kama edema team from say Chelsea and a former Manchester United players say we sina ka edema team from say Chelsea friends Alejandro Garnacho and at the Sansem to Genano Payno jade won sem ematio fo nyina e show no so na Andra manager face Enzo Maresca ne premier press conference e ba so manager no e ko kase ko Palmer wo be miss be say 6 weeks I edi anim no want him mobile informa team you from say Chelsea na chese 1 month 2 weeks ko Palmer entimi mobile na yebusan say ko Palmer the best player our Chelsea say anya bia no betimi a replace Abrante face ko Palmer na manager face Enzo Maresca my answer.
To replace Cole is difficult because Cole is a very important player for us, probably one of the best players in the Premier League. So to replace that kind of player, it's always difficult. But I think the ones that we have depends of the game plan. Cole position against Liverpool was Malo Gusto. So it depends. The previous game against Benfica, I think it was Facundo. So it depends a little bit the game plan we have. For sure, we need to find a different solution. We need to find a different skills because we don't have another player like Cole.
Okay, the Blues of Chelsea manager fence Enzo Maresca and our team Maresca and Kase or Kasana Maresca say Abrante fence ko Palmer juniors and Tiu placing a Eddie Panimum a bit depending game a team from say Chelsea Ebono was it young fan to a bianim say Amu Abrante fence Facundo Buonanotte or and which Abrante fence Malo Costa when we game against Liverpool or the number 10 FI Nemo a bit depending the contest of the game and I obey depending about 10 Edema Chelsea and I Enzo Maresca and Sam Kakandra what it to Janano Payere Wonsem, Emma Tilfon El Shono so. Now, say Chelsea team any front sponsor. Now, the man say Chelsea Ashas here, any global brand Edin Como. Now, brand say Chelsea any Mudin Como. Say Baku a Red Bull GMB and I say Red Bull GmbH and what you Oracle, your Lenovo and of Qatar Airways, women on Chelsea any Mudin Como say, woman sponsor on a sponsor and I say front sponsor shares and Bibiakoye. And I'm a team, you from Chelsea and I'm paying no. Jere won some Emma for na El Shono so. Na Anslot, I say Alexander Isak, a Fredie. Move to my Jane Palace and say, Boy, no. Now, one shada and your fit. Nemum says Abrante for Isak or a best 80, 90, and I say 95%, and I say 95% fit. I'll say Obetimabo and my team from Liverpool. And T was here for 2 of them, a Premier League. I say we are 100% fit and Sana, Warwick or highest level. Now, what Judia pass Abrante for Alexander Isak were fit and you said yeah wait my judge Abrante for Alexander Isak and what you flowing vet manager say one hour just 22 years and what you were for Germany and about England and it was a young to was Edmano na ni players no enshira M1 esanse Sanka Liverpool striker so and I say Liverpool strikers no one aya clinical I'm saying Cass and Fufro, it's not a bueno, and Quaya Sissy Baby, Nemo Liverpool strikers and Enshirania Clinica, and any year super Abrante Fence, Florent Fett and Nano Payade Winsem, Emma Tilfoina El Shono Salibon Nhyira 104.5 from now, Richardo. You say Oko Manchester United, Abraham Buemo, or Ye Jumano, Chaban Bomo, and Yasam Kitwakra, feeling. I say only Carlos Baleba, and a free Cameroon. Yeah. Now, you say where Cap qualifies no bueno, Bradina me. Yes, I can't know cancer Magunafum. Agent in Buemo, Manchester United, a more dead training grounds, baby, a boy games. Not to 2 years, Mudia. It's over Manchester United. And now, only fan champions. We training grounds, a good season. And you share me. Ah, and do that say. It's a tag, and there's under my you. A do that say. And him go see, Sir. Now, what's a Garnacho today? Or say, Chelsea against Manchester United. The Robert Sanchez did record 4 minutes. Say 11-11. And there's no way Manchester United beat Chelsea. Da.
Ganacho ne kasa. Red card me ba wo. Referee na yifi ni botom so de amobi ana obi ye bibi de ma.
Referee said that's what you record.
Anti obi ye bibi. Any football mra no ebo ebra. O mi bi sa question na wo sere. Wo say atiefo tie you. Anti radio no education. Undi metra na unkan se bia. Wo say han fact checking ye adwuma.
But do so ya say
yeah ho fact checking no ana machine say. But do ya no more dia. The fact checking ye adwuma pa. The first of all a good day na friend football no ye dem na na ebomboa. Anti referee no gina ho no. Yeso won we say nana ye de bobo park no so no. O make sure say play bia de ye na adwuma nyata. Ena mu players bi ko boom na so. Ananya sa. Ena ko je red card. The red card in the so good so. And the bomb 2-1.
No argument in Agitum. Yes, your argument in say. You know, boy, 11 games for the past 2 years. December. Okay. Thank you, boy, 11 and dia. Come to me, and again to me, some. But again, the doom may be by 10. Last time I take it. Oh, as a man, okay. Give me about 10 times. What take it to go later. I was a game.
But Ganacho, no. Oza so be pa me chew.
Why Judas ara?
Onye Judas na mche say. Na say wa ba me be pa me chew say Richard. Kwaya me fa so free Manchester no. Ma nya de. Team shira no. Ba ne sem no asa say keka for Manchester no.
E bi o ba team na won say team.
Say wa hwe ya. Me free me ponu madome no.
Ya bi. Won say o ba team no e sha say born homo de na e gi trophies a.
E dey na the Chelsea be compare Manchester United. Say Chelsea ya de che Manchester United. Aye share me show 2-1.
Richard United na United free 2013 as you na say dey free so hoba no.
Okay, Andy, where you are acquitted. I tell you Andy Costa and Dimitri on Martin and Kanisha 4.5. Oshamre na nondu papa osimano enum. Yento so na fe weekend edition of Nhyira Digital Passports. Yemfa Emma at this point bra YouTube Nhyira TV. Na oba subscribe channel no mama o subscribe wi na odo message no aba weekend games bebre ye be preview had ye top notch